Today we're going to talk about hotel financing. So when it comes to hotel financing, there's three ranges of lenders. So we start with, let's call it an A lender. So an A lender, we're talking about a bank or an insurance company, and they're looking for, the best situations, great cash flow, great hotels, flag hotels. They're very particular, but good thing is their rates are very low. Second category would be, let's call it a B category, and that's where you have like investment funds or hedge funds, investment banking. Now they'll lighten up on some of the criteria, but their rate's going to be a little bit higher. And the third category would be, and let's call it a C category, would be private lending. So in private lending, we're going to have private individuals. We may have some type of mortgage funds. Now they will look at it in a different way. They still, there's still you need to be approved, and they want to see cash flow, but they may make some allowances for things, like maybe somebody hasn't been running the hotel for a very long time. So private, yes, it's a little bit higher, but there are some benefits to it. So the application process for hotel financing is, first of all, an application on who owns the hotel and who is going to be the guarantors. A lender is going to be looking for the occupancy rates. So they want a history of the occupancy for at least the last 3 years. They would like to have at least 2 years financial statements on the business and up-to-date financial statements. An appraiser will have to do an appraisal on the property, and it will have to be an AACI, an accredited appraisal, and one that has hotel experience. Environmental study or an environmental audit is required. And also what they'd be looking for is a forecast. So how does the hotel, your hotel, how is it going to look for the next 3 to 5 years? Occupancy rate, what types of things you're going to be doing. They might want to see, and you may have some type of feasibility study or a marketing plan, and they'd like to see that as well. Timelines to complete a hotel financing application and even going right to closing is 30 to 60 days. Now, it can go longer. We usually try to do them within 30, 60 days. Depends on the amount. If we're talking a larger amount, it may go a bit longer. The other thing we got to remember is that, yes, we can do an application and we can together work and put together as much as we can. But we're providing information to the lender using third-party resources. And by that I mean, for instance, we need to rely on an accountant to provide, and let's say you're not up to date on your financials. Well, now we're waiting for an accountant to finish financials. We need to get an appraisal done, so we're waiting for that. We need to get an environmental assessment done. We're waiting for that. So there are other reasons why sometimes it may take closer to 90 days by the time we get it done and we are funded. So when it comes to hotel financing, I think we can probably both agree that it's more sophisticated kind of lending. It's even a notch up just regular commercial financing. Commercial, a store, an apartment, you've got rents, it's not a lot. But with a hotel, you've got kind of a real estate and a business all together. So it's important that somebody knows what they're doing to put the application together. You may start an application with a bank that you walk in, and a bank may take the application and go through the whole process, or any lender, maybe to find at the end that they're not really doing hotels right now, so it could be a couple of months of your time. So somebody that's doing a lot of this business kind of knows which lenders are doing what, and some lenders go in and out of the market. They may be strong maybe for 6 months. Yes, they want to do a lot of hotel financing, but then they may completely get out of the market and say, okay, we've got enough of hotel financing, let's move into other areas. So somebody that's doing a lot will know, how to organize an application, how to put it together, how to make it streamlined, and how to get it done and funded. If you need more information, give me a call, 416-464-4113, or send me an email. I look forward to speaking with you. Take care.